Soli Deo Gloria Choir presents Ain't No Grave at First Lutheran Church here in the Springs. 2 performances, Friday, May 19th at 7 p.m., Saturday, May 20th at 2 p.m. And with me, Nate Volker, music director, Grand Poobah. Hello, Nate.
Hi, Keith. How are you doing?
I was just watching you arrange your notes there.
I just have never heard, the title Grand Poobah before.
You are the leader, the coordinator,
Yep, that's me. I'm the guy.
Well,
I'm the guy that waves his arms around and hopes that people make music.
Well, let's talk about this. You're not only going to be performing Schubert's Mass, but you have other pieces as well and some really interesting pieces.
Yes.
So this is going to be an experience.
It is. It's going to be a great concert.
Okay. Where would you like to start?
We'll start with, our big rock in the jar, so to speak, which is the Schubert Mass in G, a great classical choral masterwork, but a shorter masterwork. I mean, this only comes in at, roughly 23 or 24 minutes. So we'll be performing this with a small ensemble of instrumentalists, a string quartet, a couple of trumpets, a timpanist. It's a great work. It features a soprano, tenor, and baritone soloist in the work, and they sing a really nice trio for the Benedictus. That's something really not to miss. And so excited about that on the program. But the namesake of the program is Ain't No Grave, which is a piece which is a traditional spiritual that's arranged by Paul Caldwell and Sean Ivory. And this is a unique, fun, challenging American spiritual, written in the last probably 20 years. And in this work, the composers actually put into the composition the use of American Sign Language, which is certainly a challenge and definitely requires that we have, the bulk of the choir will be memorizing the piece so that they're able to participate in that.
You have another piece by Peter Angel.
Peter Angel, yeah.
And there's some technical aspect to this that I think some folks out there listening might appreciate.
Yeah.
Do you want to geek out a bit?
Oh, of course I do. Okay. You know me well. So, Jubilate Deo by Peter Angel. Peter was a web developer for over 15 years, but he also has a master's degree in music composition. Excellent composer. And this short work, Jubilate Deo, is a polymetrical composition. You ready for that? I'm throwing these words at you. So what that means is the meter is changing all the time. What is meter? Like music you can see in 4/4 or 3/4 or 6/8, and that's just telling you how many beats per measure and what notation gets a beat. So in this composition, we go from 10/8 to 6/8 to 4/4. However, when we're in the 10/8, it actually feels like two measures together, and a measure of 6/8 and a measure of 2/4. And then when we're in the 6/8, every other measure feels like you are in a measure of 6/8 followed by a measure of 3/4. So, this is me geeking out, and I see you...
You see me not nodding my head because I don't understand what you're saying.
I see what you're doing right now.
I know someone is going to understand.
There's somebody out there that's listening right now that is like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Now, here's the thing. Even if a listener is going, I have no idea what this guy is talking about, you're going to really, really enjoy this piece. And if this causes you, after hearing it at the concert, to say, I'd really like to know more about what in the world was Nate talking about, then come up and talk to me after the performance, and I'll be glad to geek out because I really have a lot of fun doing that.
Any other pieces in particular you'd like to mention?
Oh, gosh. This past March, we did a St. Patrick's Eve concert.
Yeah.
And I will mention a piece that has been kind of in my bones ever since I was a teenager, and that is James Mulholland's piece, A Red, Red Rose, and that is a piece set to a poem by the poet Robert Burns, which is a Scottish poet. And this is Soli's attempt to apologize to the Scottish community for acknowledging St. Patrick's Day, and so now we're going to acknowledge our Scottish brothers and sisters by offering Robert Burns' poem, A Red, Red Rose, which is a truly beautiful work. I encourage you to come check that out. We'll be doing a couple of pieces from our St. Patrick's concert that we'll be bringing back to this program, and including a piece that I first experienced this past December up in Denver. I was at a concert with the Denver Gay Men's Chorus, and they sang this piece, and I immediately was captivated by it. And this is a piece called Like a River in My Soul, and this is just a truly touching piece that is one that you're going to leave the concert, and this is probably the one that other pieces will be a lot of fun, but this is the one that is probably going to really touch you in your heart.
This is a free concert, and donations will be appreciated. Sole Deo Gloria CS.org to find out more about Sole Deo Gloria Community Choir. What's coming up after this? Do you have any summer concerts or something planned for the fall?
Well, let's see here. Well, these concerts are here at First Lutheran Church on Friday, May 19th and Saturday, May 20th.
Yes.
This summer, we are going to do a summer sing. This is something we started in the summer of 2021, and it was a wild experience and an opportunity where we said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a concert in one rehearsal. And so we did that. That's exactly what we did. And we did that in the summer of 21, and then we did it again last summer in 2022. And we'll be doing it again this coming July, where it's a concert in one rehearsal. And this is something that's completely open to the community. If you feel a voice that you want to let out, this is your opportunity to come join us. And so that's going to happen, I believe it's the third weekend of July. Here I am opening my calendar right now, which you can't see on the radio. But that is going to be on Saturday, July 22nd will be the rehearsal. And that's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at First Lutheran Church, Colorado Springs. And then the concert will be the next day on Sunday, July 23rd at 3 p.m.
I think we'll be talking about this as it approaches.
I sure hope so. I always enjoy getting together with you, Keith.
Yeah. Well, this is Ain't No Grave, Sole Deo Gloria Choir, and it'll be Friday, May 19th, Saturday, May 20th. The May 19th, 7 p.m., May 20th, 2 p.m., First Lutheran Church, 1515 Cascade here in the Springs. Doors open 30 minutes prior. Seating is limited. Free admission, soledeogloriacs.org for more information. And Nate Volker, thank you.
Keith, thank you so much.